Here now for an update regarding evaluating learning management systems at Case Western Reserve. We have Jim Petrus and Eddie Bolden. Jim and Eddie, over to you.
Thank you, Tyler. I'm Eddie Bolden.
And I'm Jim Petrus, and we have an exciting project to share with you today. Here at the university, we use Blackboard Learn as our learning management system. And for those who might not be familiar with the term learning management system, or LMS, it's an application that has a lot of uses both inside and outside of the classroom. So, for example, instructors could use the LMS as a tool for administering homework assignments and quizzes. It could be used by instructors as a place where they can store materials for their courses, such as PowerPoints or PDFs, and it could even be used by administrators to collect and report on data for things such as the reaccreditation process. But while we use Blackboard Learn here at Case Western Reserve, there are actually a number of other popular learning management systems in the marketplace. And because we're always interested in knowing whether our centrally supported systems are best meeting the needs of our students, faculty, staff, and researchers here at the university, decided to take this opportunity to review some of the alternatives to Blackboard. And some of those systems include Blackboard Ultra, Blackboard's latest and greatest product, D2L's Brightspace, and Instructure's Canvas.
The evaluation began with public town hall meetings to collect information on how people are using Blackboard Learn, as well as what they would like to see in a potential alternative system. We conducted focus groups with various stakeholders on campus, and we formed faculty and staff as well as student advisory committees to help guide the decision-making process. The faculty, staff, and student advisory committees were provided access to each of the alternative systems, as well as product demonstrations, and they got to see some inside information on how the systems work, as well as some additional practice in what the alternative systems can do. The system surveys and usability tests were administered to those groups to determine user satisfaction as well as perceptions of each of the systems as they relate to our existing iteration of Blackboard Learn 9.1. Currently, we are continuing to pilot Canvas during the spring 2016 semester. We began the semester also with the pilot of Blackboard Ultra, and we encouraged faculty and staff to conduct some deeper dive usability tests. We provided them access to each of the systems as well as some basic a laundry list of things they would do within each of the systems, as well as some similar use cases such as posting documents, beginning discussions, and grading some assignments to see and collect data relative to what system they liked the best and which was the most user-friendly for them. Currently, we are also looking at piloting Brightspace during the summer semester. The Canvas pilot will end, as will the Blackboard Ultra pilot, but moving forward, we will pilot Brightspace with about 500 student users over the summer, and we're going to look to continue analyzing the data that we collect from the pilot data, as well as anything that's outstanding in terms of recommending a change if that is warranted by the committees, as well as the rest of campus as a whole.
And so that we could expose even more people to Brightspace and Canvas, we've decided to invite the vendors back to campus. So the maker of Brightspace, D2L, will be visiting campus on Tuesday, May 10th. The maker of Canvas, Instructure, will be visiting campus on Wednesday, May 11th. And the times and locations of those meetings will be publicized in the days to come. And Tyler, are there any questions for us?
Yeah, thanks, Eddie and Jim, for that update. First question for you. So we all know that mobility is top of mind for students. Do any of these solutions that you just discussed offer a mobile app or increase accessibility from smartphones and tablets?
Yeah, all of the applications are accessible through folks' mobile browsers, and there are also apps for all of them. So those things are a part of our evaluation.
Awesome. Thanks, Jim. And what about in terms of the summer? So you said there's going to be some activities happening in the next few months or so. Do you want to elaborate on what those might be?
Yeah, so we're going to pilot Brightspace during the summer term, and like we did for the first pilots for Ultra and Canvas, we're going to try to get about 500 people in that pilot. And like we did for those other pilots, we're going to, have them go into the systems and really do anything that they would in a learning management system during the semester.